A man accidentally contacts his father from 30 years ago through a radio, but his father doesn't believe him. He thinks the guy is just messing with him. As they argue, a fire suddenly breaks out on his father's desk. He quickly puts it out, but John notices burn marks appear on his own desk, the same one he's had for decades. That's when he's sure the man is his late father. The father hears the guy mention the burn mark, and assumes someone's spying on him. He looks out the window but sees no one. Still, he refuses to believe this is his future son. He warns John not to mess with his family. John doesn't know why this is happening, but he tells his father he'll die in a fire, at an abandoned warehouse, and it'll happen tomorrow. The father doesn't buy it, but John is fully convinced they're really speaking across time, to save his father's life. He describes everything about the upcoming fire. He tells him not to follow his instincts in the middle of the flames. The more dangerous path might actually lead to survival. Right after he finishes, the signal starts to cut out. His father sits in silence. John keeps calling for him but gets no reply. John tells his friend everything, but of course his friend thinks he's just missing his dad too much, because it sounds impossible. But when the father goes to work at the fire station the next day, he notices the baseball score is exactly what John said. Before he can make sense of it, a fire alarm goes off over the radio. It all starts happening just like John said. He doesn't have time to think. They rush to the scene. On the way he wonders if it's just coincidence, but once he arrives, he sees it's real. Hearing there are people trapped inside, he smashes through a wall without hesitation. The warehouse is already engulfed in flames. Explosions shake the entire building. The other firefighters have no choice but to retreat, but the father won't give up. Soon he finds an unconscious girl on the floor. He carries her to the window to reach the rescue ladder, but just before they get out, the ladder malfunctions and won't reach the window. He has to find another way. One path is full of fire, the other is filled with smoke. His instincts tell him to take the smoky path, but then he remembers John's warning. At that moment he decides to trust his son, and turns back toward the more dangerous looking route.